You know it's cold down here. Baby, it's cold down here. Baby, it's cold down here. No, no.
Hey folks, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. Someone asked me to do a video on the snow. I don't know why anyone would want a video on this, but here it is. That's my truck. Behind it's my car. There's my van. That big pile there is, well, that's where the plow. See the clothesline? That's where the plow has pushed our driveway snow, and it's up as high as our clothesline. There's our beehive way back there. There's my hot tub. We've just stepped outside my bedroom onto the deck, and this is, we're at the other side of the house. There's the car, and see that? That's my swimming pool. That's a lot of snow, folks. That's quite a bit of snow.
Hey, Pig. Here you go. Oh my goodness, yum. Is that good bread? Mommy makes good bread. Yeah. I haven't seen you since we brought you home. You want that? Big pig, little pig. That's pork and this is chop. Want another piece? Watch my fingers. There you go. One more for little pig. There you go. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Yes, a good girl. Alright, you guys get fat. That good nums? That good nums? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Pig update. I don't know how well you can see this path, folks, but it's like 2.5 feet deep. Howie made a little path for me because it's snowing like crazy. But I had to come out and see the piggies. Today's Sunday and we're going to make something different. These are the ribs from our beef steer back in the spring that we butchered. And they have been marinating overnight in the fridge in some olive oil and some pepper and onion powder and garlic. And we're going to do these with a homemade sauce in the crock pot. So first, we're going to put the camera down here and we'll get these in the crock pot right away. We're going to take this olive oil and spices that we have had them marinating in overnight in the fridge. Put them on top. Sorry about that. Now we're going to make our sauce. And for that, if you can see this, I have the blender and I have about 6 cloves of garlic. I'm going to put some pepper in there. Now normally when I make like a barbecue style sauce for the crock pot, I use like molasses or honey and tomato, but today I'm going to do some home canned tomato. And I had an idea to use my homemade green tomato marmalade. Now I'm picking the homemade green tomato marmalade for 3 reasons. A, it's green tomatoes and lemons, but there's lemon and ginger and brown sugar. And to me, that just smacks of a wonderful sauce. So I'm going to put almost equal amounts of that in with the tomato juice and the garlic and the pepper. We're just going to go. Now remember folks, this is going to cook all day. Well, that's going to make wonderful sauce. Tangy, sweet. And we are just going to pour this all over these ribs. I probably made way too much. And we're just going to put the crock pot on low. And we're going to let that cook all day, and we will be back later. Now that they've cooked a little bit, I'm going to get Papa to pour this sauce over them, and we're going to roast them in the oven in the roasting pan open so that this sauce will reduce down. We'll be back later. What should we have with us tonight?
Short rib out, huh?
There we go, folks. He can't even let me get it, you know, the camera on before he's into it. It's hot. Is it good?
Different.
Different? Well, there you go, folks. Green tomato marmalade and tomato sauce ribs. I don't know what, I was going to cook something else with this, but I don't think that plate's going to last that long. Here I was trying to cut these apart, and the meat just slips right off the bone. Right off the bone. I have to try this because Daddy's mowing it right now. Mmm. That's really nice. The marmalade and the tomato and the garlic and the onion powder, and that's really good. Nice and tangy with the underside of sweet. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, maybe next time I'll make something to go with it, but right now this is just a really good snack. Later. Well, folks, that's all that's left. Yabba dabba doo.
I'm half fed down here. I'm half fed down here on old Parchment's farm, baby.